Hello friends, welcome to Tori Talks TV and welcome to our review of This Is Us Season 3, Episode 14. Okay, so this episode is called The Graduates.
Yes.
Pretty good one.
It is.
So let's start off by talking about Beth and Randall. So they now have like a crazy busy schedule ever since Beth decided I'm gonna teach dance again. I'm really happy for her though.
That whiteboard was crazy. It kind of stressed me out. It was like covered.
How will they do it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Will they?
Exactly. So one of their daughters, Deja. Okay, so she wrote an essay, right? And it was a very personal essay to her. And her teacher decides to post it online.
Online.
Right.
The school newspaper or something like that?
Yeah. And Deja's not happy about it because she's like, I did not give her permission to post that. But then and Randall's not happy about it either. Because he's like, why would you do that?
Well, you need permission.
Yes.
That's not okay.
That's true. No, and rightfully so. They had every reason to be mad. So they go and confront the teacher about it. And the teacher, poor thing, she's like very...
It's kind of bad for her.
Yeah.
She's like, oh my God, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I felt bad for her too. But he's like, you can't do that. And she's like, I'm sorry. You're right. I can't do that. But it was so good.
Yeah.
That I needed to like give her some praise. But... you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then at that same meeting, the teacher decides, like, oh, she needs to skip the 8th grade, go right to the 9th grade?
Yeah, like she said, she had met with all the other teachers, and they
all agreed.
Not only has she caught up, because she was a little behind after the whole drama with her mom, that she can even pass and go right to high school.
That's amazing.
It's kind of crazy.
Good job, Deja.
Yeah, she's smart.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll see, because she seems like she doesn't really want to, though.
Well, she likes her life.
Yeah.
The routine. For the first time in her life, she feels, like, comfortable, and she doesn't want to stop that.
Yeah.
I know. That was really sad, actually.
Well, I feel like because that essay was published with, you know, and people started calling her Pontiac because she was talking about when she had to live in the car with her mom. So I feel like she's already, like, not... like flying under the radar. Like I think she wants to do that. So then if she skips a grade, it's just gonna put her out there even more. So you know what I mean? I think she wants to be like, you know, play it cool. Anyway, we'll see what happens with her. So then let's talk about Kate, because Kate is graduating college.
Good job, Kate.
Yes, exactly. So what does her sweetheart husband do? He throws her a huge party. Sweet Tobes. Okay. And Rebecca's there and her friend Madison is helping. And it was a super cute celebration. But, you know, where's Kevin? Where did he go? Where is he? So, we see Kevin...
wasted.
He has fallen off the wagon. Yes, so he has, like, bottles in his hotel room. He's been drinking. Yeah. And then Zoe gives him a call, and she's, like, trying to surprise him, like, I'm going to show up at the hotel. And he's, like, he, like, diverts her to the party. Yeah. So, I was so sad to see him fall off the wagon, but... the actor does his best acting when he's off the wagon.
He really does.
Justin Hartley, this could be your year to get that nomination. But yeah, so that's very, very sad. So he shows up to Kate's graduation party, and Kate, I think it's a twin thing.
She knows.
She totally knows something's up.
Those little flashbacks, though, to when they were younger. Yes. And one of my favorites was when they were at the video store and the babies are in the strollers. And, like, they soothe each other.
Oh, my gosh. That was so cute. Because, obviously, Kate and Kevin are twins. Like,
they were in the womb together.
Right. Well, they were triplets, of course, but the other one didn't survive. So, it was just them. So, yeah, they've got a very special connection. And I love that, too. And I also love when they go back to, like, the teenage years. And, you know, Kate doesn't want to graduate with everybody. And she's mad at Kevin.
Because he's leaving to New York with Sophie.
To go be a famous actor or whatever. But what's so cute about that is that Kevin, like, cares so much about her and doesn't want her to be mad at him. And it's super cute. Good acting by those big three people, by the way. Yes. Anyway, so Kate very much knows that something's up with Kevin, and I think she, like, suspected. Didn't she suspect from the beginning that he's been drinking?
The second they go in for the hug, I feel like she, like, smelled it or something. You can see it on her face.
Yeah.
It comes out your pores.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that too. Yeah. So he's, like, trying to give this toast, and he's, like, off. Yeah. So then he makes up some story about how he needs to go for, like, an audition or something. Yeah. His phone, right? And again, Kate's like, I'm not buying that. But she's like, okay, yeah, I'll see you there. So being, you know, the loving sister that she is, she follows him. Yeah, so she knows where he is, and she's, like, knocking on the door, and she finds him, and, of course, she sees the bottles.
All the shooters.
Right. Exactly, yeah. So, and the look on his face is, like...
yeah, I know. I
was like... and, like, I'm sorry. Yeah. It was really sad. So she decides to try to get him to go to like an AA
meeting, like right away.
Yeah,
like they get in
like
the car
that day. Yeah. So she's like, I'm gonna drive you because he's obviously drunk. Well, and it was really sad when he's like, no, I can't go, I can't do it. You know, and she's like, you can do it.
Yeah.
She wasn't like there like this. She was like, no, you can do it. Let's go. Yeah. Which I think he needs. So that was really cute. So on the way to this meeting that she's driving him to, her water breaks.
It's too soon.
She's 28 weeks pregnant.
That's too soon.
That's way too soon.
I know.
Can you imagine?
Were you scared that he was going to drive?
No, I wasn't.
I was afraid he was going to drive.
Really?
I was like, don't drive.
I never even thought of it.
I thought he was going to drive.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, thank goodness he didn't.
Thank God.
And but she has to pull over, and then they call Sweet Tobes.
Yeah.
And Tobes is like, go to the hospital, take her right now. But Kevin's like, I can't drive.
He's like, I'll call an ambulance because I've been drinking.
Right. And he has to
Which
tell
is so
him.
good that he did that.
I know. So that's very scary.
Yes.
So Kate is rushed to the hospital. And then
Randall shows up at the hospital, which I was like, it made me cry. Did you cry?
I didn't cry.
I cried.
But it was very sweet. I'm not taking away from that.
I guess every time Randall shows up, because he lives way across the country.
Right. Well, because they also do the flashback of Randall showing up. Yeah, and Randall's like very much accepting of like the two of them and their bond that he doesn't share with them because, you know. Yeah. But he's like, I love how mature he is about it. He's like, I know. Yeah. They're, you know, they came out of the same womb. I get it.
He was so sweet in that moment when he was standing up and they were sitting on the little steps at the party.
When they were teenagers at the little graduation party.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very cute. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. He gave them their moment. And he never was never mad about it.
No. And he said, remember, he's like, what's going to happen to us? Oh. And he's like, I know what's going to happen. We're going to be okay as long as we stay in each other's lives. Yes. And then he was there.
Oh my gosh. He was there for Kate.
I know.
And it was the big three together. So sweet.
I know.
Yeah. So, don't know what's going to happen with Kate. Hope everything's going to be okay.
People are guessing some really sad things, though.
That she loses the baby.
Or we lose Kate.
No, we can't lose Kate.
This is a thing that people are saying. We don't know.
Like a fan theory?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And I even heard from, like, last year that it was rumored that we would lose a main character this year.
Stop it!
I know, it's too much.
Would you be sad if Kate died?
Yeah.
Would you? Do you think it would be the same if Kate died?
If there were like a lot of flashbacks to when she was alive, yes.
They seem to do that,
like every time I'm sad about like
Jack.
I'm like, oh, there's Jack.
Yeah. No, they have what?
Miguel.
Okay, that's what we're going to next. Exactly. So, you know, Rebecca got some love this episode. So Rebecca, they do a flashback of like right after Jack had died, and she's not doing well, right? And she's at the graduation for Randall.
That was a good moment.
Oh my gosh, she had to leave. She's like, I can't do this. Jack is supposed to be here. He needs to be here. Oh my god,
I know. This was a good moment.
Yes. So Miguel comes running out to her rescue and is like, Rebecca, breathe. You can do this. This is for Randall. Trying to like bring her back. And then he says something about like maybe you should go to a support group for grieving widows.
And he's like, I'll take the video for you. I know. I love the fact that he was like, I'll take the video for you. All you have to do is go sit there.
Oh my gosh, Miguel needs some more love.
Miguel is my favorite character right now.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Right.
Well, for this episode, he is for sure. So, basically, what ends up happening is after like when they're off to, you see the big three in their graduation party and she's sitting there alone and she's watching videos of her and Jack being so loving and sweet and she's like, I gotta turn this off. She can't. And then she calls Miguel.
I know.
And she's like, okay, I think I want to go to that support group, but will you drive me? And he did.
And he waits outside
and he's like, I'll be here when you're done with your support group.
That was so sweet.
Oh my gosh.
This is when they're just friends.
Yeah,
like they're not gonna get together for years after this,
right? Because they like find each other again on Facebook or something.
Yeah,
like
it's like
way
when
later.
she's like from what we've seen, like way years later.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, more than a decade later.
Yeah, I'm glad that they talked about that because they didn't really show the grieving process from the point of view of Rebecca. So I'm glad that they showed that.
Yeah.
And people that are grieving for somebody that they lost, they can see that like maybe a support group is a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. Support groups are very good.
Probably very effective. So anyway. Drama.
This was a good one.
I know. I'm glad because it hasn't been as good.
Like the one with Beth was good, and then this one was even. It was more like what we've come to know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they're getting better and better, and there's only 4 episodes left of this season 3.
Oh my gosh.
I know what's gonna happen. I don't know. But anyway, That does complete our episode review of This Is Us, episode 14 of season 3. So join us next time when we review episode 15. Thank you so much for watching. See you then. Bye.